Oh, look at that. Epic. Oh, this is the best picture ever. I promise you guys. Yeah, that was it. Benjamin was in my way. I couldn't see. I promise you guys, I'm better at this game than it seems. All right. And welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Ascended with Darby Topknot on the ARK and ART server. How's it going? I hope everybody's doing great today. I know that we are here. So, as you know, we have this little guy. Say hello. And it is a building day. So, today we're going to try to build a greenhouse so that we can take advantage of the awesome stuff this guy brings to the table. And so let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay, so we are, like I said, are going to build the greenhouse today. It's about time. We're limping our way through kibble, and we can basically make exceptional kibble when we get the right eggs, or we can make basic kibble, and nothing in between. So we need to get crops and everything going so that we can do that. And I've brought along Benjamin here, he used to be an architect before he joined the team here, and so he will hopefully be able to help us keep our eye on the ball here in making this. So we have made up a huge amount of stuff. The first thing we need to do, though, is place some stairs going in, and so we'll put those down, and that is good. It's always good to be able to walk up and down. So you'll notice that these are offset, right? So, little building tutorial here. That's basically, I think, about a half a wall high. And the reason is that this ground is higher, and so it would not set at this level. And so we had to take that into account when we decided how we wanted to build. So, much like the other building, this design will incorporate half walls. And so let's see if we can get this to snap on the right place. You can see I've already done the building of the foundation here. I just didn't want a box, so I just, made a box with a little nose on it. And with that in mind, I think that we want to enter through the center here. The idea being that if we enter this way, here, let me show you. One of the problems is with large crop plots. Large crop plots do place, and they place nicely. And so it's awesome that they can fit like this and everything. And you notice this is not snapping into here, right? We can turn the snap off and we can maneuver it so that it will and all that stuff. But I really want these things snapped in. So it is possible to get those to sit there, but you have to take the greenhouse off first, and then you have to put this down. So, little building tip. However, this will immediately set our OCD off, because if you go to the back here, see those things? See how it's actually... it comes out the sides. I don't want that. So, we're not going to do it this way. What we're going to do is make it so that when we walk in, we'll come through rows over here, and then be able to walk up here and have them all around here. So, it's okay if you walk on the crop plots and all that stuff. So, that's what we've decided to do. And let me go ahead and place that back in. And here we need our double door. And then let's see. Let's get this back so that we can see what we're doing. Yep, there's that. And so that means we're going to use a mixture of large and medium crop plots. Not ideal, I know. However, that is what we are going to work with here. And, you know, it'll make us do something a little bit differently than we have in the past. And so we're going to put this bottom row around. And that's the easy part. Okay, so we want this to match up with that. And I think we will be going up. Yeah, we'll be going up one more on top of this. So it'll be up here 2 high and up here 2.5 high. All right, so we took a look at half walls and decided that the better of the two kind of these quarter walls for what we're doing here is the wooden ones. And let's see, I think I have some more in here. Hopefully we have enough for this project. Yep. They're very, very heavy relative to other things, I think. It's kind of funny for a quarter wall. And let me show you a trick. If you want to place things in the right place and all that stuff, all you have to do is put it on the side here and it'll give you the right kind to fit there. So just that, and you know that it's gonna go ahead and line up correctly. Whereas here, you have to keep your eye on the ball there. So, other things, building-wise. You'll see that these do not match up. So, what are we gonna do? Yeah, that's right, pillars. So, we will do pillars from the top all the way down to there, and that will mask that little gap there. So now we have everything at the same level, and what we want to do, this comes up a little bit more obviously, and we're gonna actually have to make a ramp for here as well. I don't think I have one made yet, but this part back here we need to be a little bit higher, so we are going to place these guys. And you're seeing it works the same way. And we will not put that there. So that means that we need a little diagonal thing here. But what we're going to do beforehand is get those pillars in. So let's go ahead and let's just drag the pillars. I know we don't need that many. And we will send this over, and you know what? We'll put this in right now too. So, I really like the building changes they've made so that everything is a flexible piece rather than it, you know, you have to make so many different types of pieces. So we need something that goes from up there and comes right back down here. Once again, just like the other building, we want to start at the top and then move to the bottom. And I'm not sure if we're going to want this in any other places in the build, but possibly, right? So we do have some extras if that's the case. And once again, we just do that so that we can kind of mask the fact that those two pieces don't really go together. Let's pull this over. We want a sloped wall, and we'll need a bunch of these. And then ceilings eventually. And hopefully I can still move. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's go here. And they are kind enough to make it so one piece fits all. And there we go. Okay, so this part here, we want to be a little bit more of, a little more conical in nature. So I believe these are the pieces that we want. And those three go together. 3 should work here too. And you'll see how they are coming together in the center. And okay, so we probably need that. This goes together. It's nice that they meet eventually. If you go with the triangles like this, they eventually can meet up with these type here. And so on here, I believe we're gonna want that guy and that guy to complete this triangle, and this guy, this guy, okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so that lets us go this way again. Let's see if we can get that to... There we go. And once you get one of those in, you should be able to do that. And this will let us go that direction. So let's see if we can get this piece in here, this triangle now. And you're gonna work for me? Let's see. Oh. There it is. Cool. Okay, we got it there. Now those should be ceilings. We're hoping. Okay, so Benjamin has an idea. We're going to change this up just a bit. I mean, these parts are going to work fine the way they are. And this part, though, not so much. We're going to bring this shape over and then have it connect to the back. So the center here will be higher than these sides, but we're not going to really have to do anything over here. And just our mohawk will run into things. So we should be fine with that. And so that means we need to hop up here and whoop, grab some of these. And we'll grab this one. So yeah, this is the thing. Just moving stuff around and figuring out what the best way will be based on a shape on the ground. That's kind of the way I do things. I know other people plan out a lot more. And let's see, greenhouse roof. Yeah, we might need to make some more of these. And you know what? Maybe we can make that come across. Well, you know what? Yeah, maybe if this goes straight across here, that might look kind of cool. So that will mean that we do this and this, and then we'll have those there, and we'll have the ceilings here, and we'll have other triangles there. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. Ceiling place. Let's go ahead and get these in place. I love the fact that they made it so that you could reach so much farther with these guys. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and then we will need to place this guy right there. You know, before we'd have to be up on a bird already. And that is a sloped wall, which I believe is what we need for here. Let's see if I can make it so I can see. There's that, there's that, there's that, and that. And let's see, that's everything? Yeah, so, I mean, should we do more? You know, I'm wondering if pillars at each of these locations would look kind of cool. We'll have to see afterwards. And then maybe you guys can drop a comment and let me know what you guys think. We're also... Yeah, okay, cool. See how it's not just an... It's a different shape than that. It's not just a box, which a lot of greenhouses are. It's just always cool to go with more interesting shapes. You know, with this type of building over there, shops and things like that, you can make L's. And the L will break things up and make it look cool. So my advice, when you go to build, try to do something that looks a little bit different. And I think, you know what? I think we do need those pillars there. And fortunately, we have a bunch of them from other building projects. And I always carry one of these thatch roofs. So if I have to climb up on something, I don't have to go get a bird to help me out, right? Let's see. Let's put one right here. And we'll see how that looks from back here. Well, it looks like a bird's rear end. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to put them up. If we don't like it, we will take them back down after. There's that. And that. Yeah, it looks like we're all the way down there. Then if I did those, I guess I kind of need to do these, and I hope we have enough of these guys. I guess it kind of does tie it into this over there. Oh, and that was just enough. I guess it's a good thing to build with even numbers in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good. Cool. I mean, it looks a little bit weird back here. Maybe if we take them across the back, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. You'll notice, let me go show you something, that this guy doesn't do the job for us. So most of this is outside of that. But I also hate having this guy out right here. So one thing I did do is our pipe is over here. And I put an intake pipe here. And then I measured its radius to make sure that it would work for us. And luckily enough, if we turn this on, we get just barely inside here. So, I know I've talked from the very beginning about wanting to move stuff. So to move the water system, and this I think is the best time to do it. So I'm going to take this, and we do have that, and we'll probably have to make some more of these as well. Even if we don't need them, they look cool. And let's go ahead and place this guy. Let's see, are we able to snap it all? Okay, so they snap in the centers here, and so they won't snap onto this. That's fine though. We will just find a spot. Maybe right. That's hooking on to something. I wonder if we can K-mode this. Alright, this is the way we used to do it. Let's try to get as far up here as we can. And I think we will be fine with it going right there. Okay, now we'll just take a look from this side. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Now let's go shut this guy off and take a look at the range of this one here, and hopefully this will let us move. Okay, let's see. Right, okay, it's just big enough to be able to move this guy. Pick up to right here, which is something I've been wanting to do since the very beginning of this adventure. And then we will go and check this one. And look at that. It comes all the way back to here. And let's see, do we get... Is that guy in it? It's irrigated by something. Oh, I think I have one out front. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check that one. Yes, yes, we have one right over here. And this one is just inside of that. And so the one underneath is just inside of that. Awesome. First thing we want to do is along the edges, we want to place the medium crop plots. And you see how they click right in? And they do not poke out the sides. So that's why I want them here. And we should have enough. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then after that, the large crop plots. Like this. And there we go. With that, I did count those before we did this. So there's that, and we can have some storage here if there's anything that we need. What I wanted to do as well, just to make it look a little bit better, is try some of these. Is that gonna work? And if so, is it gonna look good? Let's see. Now we can look and we can walk up here and get all the crops, and hopefully you're all irrigated. Greenhouse effect, yep. And irrigation on everything, and of course these will be as well. Sweet. Now we just need our little buddy. Oh yeah, maybe that's what we need to store out here as well, is the fertilizer, so we can make some preserving bins. And let's see, do we have any more building that we need to do right now? I don't think we do, so I'm gonna take all of this back inside. And, you know, always clean up after yourselves, guys. Don't leave a disaster where you're working. Because then when your friends fly by on their RGs, hello, it won't look as cool. They'll be like, well, that's a disaster. I think he might be building something, but let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Sweet. So, we're going to go get an enormous amount of fertilizer and get these things going. And so we will bring you guys right back. We have made 3 preserving bins. And let's see, what's the best way to do this? Maybe put one in the center, and then we'll see if we can fit the others on the sides. Does that sound reasonable? And let's see, how about right there, there, and there. Sweet. So when we went to get the fertilizer, our little dude was completely full. I mean, to the point that the little black indicator was on him. So he couldn't pick up anything else. And so as we're picking this up off of him, he's picking up more and more poo. We may need to go get another dung beetle because our dinos seem to be overachievers of a sort. And if you're wondering why we have those extra pieces, yeah, that looks good. Nice. And if we need more, we can make room for 2 right there. And then a couple over here, but I doubt we'll ever get to that point. Let's see, where do we want to put these guys? I don't think we'll need 6, but maybe over here and there, and yeah, we don't specifically need them. Maybe right in the middle of that. How about that? Does that look good? Yeah. Okay, cool. And it gives us something to aim at. That's another thing I tend to do, is if I can find something that lets me treat it as a marker, I'll always take that option. And so we will do the same right here. Just a bit lower. Cool. And here. And so that way we'll always kind of have this sound going when we're in here. I think we are done with this. We might paint this stuff. So, you know, actually maybe color coding these based on the type of thing it is. That might be cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And then we'll end up painting these as well. All the new painting mechanics in this game, they're really cool because they really open it up. And Benjamin, you've been such a help today. So let's go ahead, hop on a beaver, and go get a bunch of stuff to plant. All right, so here we are with Owen. Owen is an absolute beast when it comes to collecting berries and stuff like that. Beavers are surprisingly good at this. You know, you just have to make sure you don't hit anything you don't want to break, because, like, if I hit this tree, it'll go down, and I don't know if it'll come back because of... Hey, dude. Maybe it's actually helping me with this decision here. What did you take? You monster. I'm so bad at fighting these things. Seriously? Again? He's gonna take something else. There. I promise you guys. Oh, look at that. Epic. Oh, this is the best picture ever. I promise you guys. Yeah, that was it. Benjamin was in my way. I couldn't see. I promise you guys, I'm better at this game than it seems. Okay, we're gonna gather this stuff up and go right back. All right, everybody. So now it is planting time. Let's go ahead. We did go in successfully gather up a bunch of stuff. All right, so we have the long grass put in over there, and I think we'll do this with each place. You'll notice we did talk about having planters all over the place. We do have a bunch. And let's see, back here I want the other tall one, citronal. It's so tempting to hit the consume on that. That seems to be the right move, which is kind of funny. And let's see, this is citronal. And so I will go ahead and get all of these put in place, and then we will bring you guys back to see the final result. Okay. All right, so we have finished the work for now, and let's see. I think it looks pretty cool, and on the inside you can see that we have all the things we need in here. We have storage. I actually put some storage there for crops and stuff like that. When we figure out the generator thing to get one over here too, then we'll go ahead and put a refrigerator in here, or probably 2 or 3, just to keep the crops. And you see that each of these crops has its own little place in here. And we did put some narco berries in the center there. And we also went and planted some of the planters. Look at that step. Oh, that's crazy the way he can walk slowly if you do that. Some of the planters out front, we will place planters up there and on the other side like we talked about before. But for now, I think this is amazing. Thank you so much once again for taking the time to join us and to share, like, subscribe, all the YouTube-y stuff. And yeah, that stuff really, really helps out. Little Love here is very, very proud of the work. And Benjamin, you did an awesome job, buddy. It's always good to have an architect along when you're going to start building stuff. But for now, this is Darby Topknot on the ARK server saying, okay, bye for now.